Welcome back to Positively Port St. Lucie. I'm Sarah Prohaska, your Public Information Officer for the City of Port St. Lucie, and I'm once again joined with my co-host, Whitney Frazier, also of the Communications Department here at the City. And our next segment, we want to let residents know what is happening with our building department. It has seen a lot of activity lately. More houses are being built in Port St. Lucie. We've had a lot of activity in the past few months coming out of the recession. And we have brought on Joel Dramis, the head of the building department, to just give us an update. Welcome, Joel. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So I know May was a very busy month for single-family homes in Port St. Lucie. Can you tell us some of the stats?
Well, May was our busiest May on record for the last 10 years.
Wow.
And we finished out the month with 143 single-family house permits, which is another monthly record for us.
Okay, and that was up, do you have any idea how much over last May?
About 15% over last May.
Okay, wow. So what does that mean? That means we're going to be seeing more homes being built in the city, correct?
Yeah, there's a continued interest. I think what it shows, continued interest for home ownership and for people to relocate to the city of Port St. Lucie.
Okay. Are there any particular areas, I know tradition's a popular one, any particular areas where you're seeing most of the activity?
Well, I think tradition is popular because they're more clustered.
Okay.
And you know, folks can buy in there, and you can buy in a community, and you know what your neighbors are going to be like, or you know what their homes are going to be like. You know what the amenities are. You know everything that's built around you because it's a pre-planned community. But we're also seeing a lot of interest in what we call scattered lot, general Port St. Lucie, where folks say, you know, I don't want to live in that gated community
or a homeowners association.
Right, have an association. I want to have my home in this neighborhood, maybe because I want to be closer to my work, or this is just the area I want to live in.
All right, so you are seeing it scattered around.
Yes,
that's good to know. Okay, let's see. So what about building in general? Commercial, is that also? Are you seeing increases in that?
We're seeing an increase in commercial. What happens a lot in commercial is these things take a lot more time than a single family home. There's property negotiations, there's builder contracts. There's a lot that goes into it. And a lot of these national brands, they have a backlog of building. So we're on their list. They maybe have 6 or 7 other places to build before they come to Port St. Lucie.
Because we have seen some, we have a little list here of some of the new things. Lucky's Grocery is one that people are very people are very excited. We just had a new Walmart built. Correct. And lots of restaurants. I've seen Culver's. We just had a ribbon cutting for, I think. Recovery Sports Grill. Any other ones that come to your? I know you do all the certificates of occupancy, so you get to go say you're ready to open here. Any other ones that
Well, we know we have the Starbucks and Taco Bell.
That's right.
Up the road.
Yep.
And across the street, we have Popeyes.
Okay.
Coming in, and we know we have a ChickFilA and Sonic that are both negotiating for their spaces.
Yeah, and that ChickFilA is going to be in St. Lucie West. I know that's another one people are very interested in.
I think people have been asking us about ChickFilA for about 15 years. So it's good to see that coming.
I can tell you, we posted about ChickFilA on the city's Facebook page, and I think it was the highest reaching post we've ever posted. It went, I think more than 100,000 people saw that post. So it just got shared and people were excited. So that was one that I know, I can tell you right now, people are excited about ChickFilA.
As are we. We also have Zaxby's and Duffy's, and there will be more.
Yeah. And the Starbucks is going to be right on Port St. Lucie Boulevard, correct?
Yes, right close to City Hall.
Oh, very, very convenient for us.
Can you tell us about any type of improvements that are being made within the building department that are actually speeding along the process to get permits that might be part of the reason why all these new building activity is, rising?
Well, we hope that's part of the reason, but our goal is to increase customer service. To have the highest rated customer service building department, not only on the Treasure Coast, but also in the country. Our customer satisfaction rating is currently at a 9.18. and we're seeking to rise that next year to a 9.5 or even higher. We've had a lot of online permitting, and online permits kind of allow folks to not only apply, but actually print out their permits from the comfort of their home or their home office or from their office location. So they don't have to drive here anymore to get those permits. They can do that business online, and they can also communicate with us online. We've opened up a lot of lines of email communication for contractors and for business owners that has helped tremendously in our permit processing. We also post our timeline, so when a contractor comes in for a specific permit, he's going to know exactly when the department's going to process that permit and when he can expect to have it issued.
All right. And do you have a goal of being paperless? I know you do a lot, like you said, a lot of permitting is done online now. How much is paperless right now, and do you have a goal?
Right now, about 65% of our permits can be obtained online.
Okay.
I say can be because it's up to the contractor to exercise that option to do it. But we also have a goal by the end of this calendar year, which is December 31st of 2017, to be 100% paperless. And we're working every day to create new strategies, new programs, and new procedures to make that happen.
And a lot of that is just, I think, just educating people that you have these options now, and that it could help them too. They don't have to come they don't have to come drive in their car, come down to City Hall, wait in line. It's all done right there from their office. Efficiency is improved on their side too. So hopefully it'll start really catching on, and people, it seems like it is already, right?
It has.
Yeah.
We've even modified our procedures to make the online process even easier. In our monthly stakeholder meetings with different contractor groups, the contractors have given us feedback and say, Joel, it'd be a good idea if you did this, or maybe in West Palm Beach they do this, or in Jacksonville they do this process. So we'll go and adopt that process, go visit that city or county, take that process, make it work for us, and we can implement changes in a matter of days, where in some places takes weeks or months.
That is great. And our website is www.cityofpsl, but you have your Panda. We call it Panda here. What does Panda stand for?
Panda we actually had two programs.
Okay.
We had our original program that was developed by the building department in 2001 called PITS.
Okay.
And it was a permitting software system. It was very advanced at the time, but not anymore.
Yeah, 2001.
And we also had an AIRS system, which allowed people, it was an automatic inspection request system where they can request permit or inspections online. So we didn't know what to call this new program. It was a combination of PITS and AIRS, or P&A.
Oh, okay.
And we just somehow dropped the periods, and it just became Panda.
I was wondering how Panda came to life. Okay.
Now, what
now
we've
I know.
done is we've adopted the Panda. So we have a Panda mascot. We have pandas all over our department. And we give service awards to our employees with pandas attached to them. And it kind of reinforces the use of Panda and the Panda program.
Okay. All right. And that can be found at the city's website, which is www.cityofpsl.com. And then there's a button.
At our Panda public web, and all that information is there. When this program was developed, we had the option of purchasing a $750,000 program, or actually developing it in-house. We were fortunate enough to have a great IT team and my staff, and we created this program basically for $0.
And you also don't have to pay for maintenance, outside contractors to come in and maintenance. It's all done inside.
Correct.
So we're continuing to save money with this.
And we can make changes in this program in a matter of minutes, whereas some of these canned programs off the shelf take a matter of weeks and tens of thousands of dollars. These are done for no cost, and they are done in very short time.
And before we let you go, I also want to mention that earlier, or actually was it late last year, the building department received a very highly respected honor. Can you tell us about your accreditation?
Yes, we became accredited, December 20th of 2016 as one of the, by a third party evaluation service, that ranked the city of Port St. Lucie Building Department as the number 5th accredited department in the state, 24th in the world.
Wow.
And since then, we continue to make improvements and move forward. And that basically says, you know what, your policies, your procedures, everything the department does is ranked as one of the highest rated ones that's out there.
Great. All right. Is there anything else that you want the public to know about while we have you here? Anything else going on?
I would say that to constantly be checking our website, seeing the changes. For contractors, we have monthly stakeholder meetings with plumbing contractors, electrical contractors, general contractors. And it's an opportunity for those contractors to give us their feedback, give us their suggestions, and tell us what we can do to serve them better. And we like to take credit for a lot of the changes that are coming out lately, but they're actually suggested by our contractors.
Oh, that's great.
So that's the model of customer service is tell us what you want to make your service better. And we actually have an added feature that we're going to be introducing at the City Council retreat this summer to take our customer service up even another notch.
What have you done recently to reduce the permit processing time?
One of the things that we recently did was we conduct what we call internal procedure audits, where we take the entire permit processing procedure and we break it down and we analyze it and see where all the time is spent. After we conduct that audit, then we come back as a management team and decide areas that we can save time and implement some changes. And the recent reduction brought our single-family house permit processing, if you will, down from a record 8 days, which the state law is 30 days.
Oh, wow.
We brought it down to a record 8 days, and then we recently decreased it to 4 days.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's great.
Now, of
Great
course,
job.
that's all based on the volume. As you know, if we get 28 permits for single-family houses like we did yesterday, preceded by 23 the day before, we're going to have a hard time meeting that timeline, but we do have the option of overtime and weekends.
Wow.
Great.
That is awesome. That's great customer service for the city.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, Joel. Well, I really appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much
you.
for taking the time. I know your department is very busy, so thanks for coming on today to let us know. It's an exciting time in Port St. Lucie. And
Pleasure.
we really appreciate it. And Whitney, I thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
this
thank you for
show.
letting me be part of it all the time. It's really exciting. I have a lot of fun, and it's great talking with you guys.
Great. And it's always, it's a good way to get some information out to the city residents. And we hope you enjoy the show. And thank you for joining us. Until next time, thank you very much.